Welcome to C2020 Compliance Management. Today we're doing a demonstration on some of the great features C2020 offers. C2020 is an excellent program. It provides accountability and ease for the user. It documents all deficiencies and all information in your building in one location. Once you've logged into the C2020 program, you'll see a list of buildings associated with your username. In this scenario, we've created Dahlia's Apartments. You'll see a list of tabs that you can access. You've got Start Walkabout to perform your inspections. In this building, we've attached a fire safety plan. You have Documents, which I'll select now, and we'll take a look at what's inside. You can attach any document using the plus sign. Once you select the plus sign, you'll be prompted to attach a file or photo. Once you've attached a file, you can name it. In this scenario, I've named work orders. I've attached a fire pump repair report and a sprinkler repair report, which can be emailed to any associate or can be opened directly through the C2020 program. If we click back on categories, you can see that I've also created an inspection and manuals. To add more inspections under the inspections categories I've created, once again, click the plus sign and you'll be prompted to attach a file. If we go back to the building, you'll notice Reports. Select the Reports tab. Once you've selected the Reports tab, the following options come available: interim reports, completed walkabout reports, repair reports, audit reports, and historical reports. Let's learn a little bit more. Interim reports are reports that are on your current cycle. A cycle for a monthly inspection would be 30 to 31 days, for a weekly inspection 7 days, and for a daily inspection 24 hours. So an interim report is a report for any open inspection cycle. Once that inspection cycle has been completed, the report is now a completed walkabout report. You can view all the reports or the inspections that have been performed. You can email them or view them directly through the C2020 system in a PDF format. Repair reports are reports of various systems and their deficiencies. You can search any system by using the start date or end date and selecting which equipment you're looking for. This is a quick access to see the history of your fire alarm system, standpipe and hose, and so on, to see if you keep having the same deficiency reoccur. Audit reports are a way to audit any system that you've inspected through the C2020 program. You can email or view them. Historical reports will show you a list of every report ever done for the building. They're dated from the most recent report down to the first report ever performed. If you exit back by selecting buildings, you'll also see summary failure reports. You'll see a red circle with the number 2. This is because on a previous time, I performed an inspection and reported 2 deficiencies. If I click on the Summary Failure Reports tab, you'll notice that the off-cycle deficiency, which means an inspection I performed not during a regular inspection date or time, is showing the sprinkler system had a leak, and I put a note that I created a work order. I can attach a document such as a work order form, I can acknowledge and create a note, or I can mark the deficiency as repaired. Once it's marked as repaired, the deficiency is moved from the summary failure report. At the very bottom of the page, you'll see status. A status will represent a various cycle, such as D for day, W for week, M for month, and A for annual. Each inspection performed can show a various status, such as D1. D1 would stand for a deficiency noted on your daily inspection, and it's a quick user guide to view any problems that may be associated with your building. Also, if you wanted to perform an off-cycle inspection, you would use the Check Compliance button highlighted in the top right corner of your screen. The Check Compliance button gives the user the ability to check a region and date, press the Check Compliance, and all the buildings associated with that region come up. You'll get a quick overview of any repaired equipment or locked walkabouts, which are walkabouts or inspections that are now completed. If you go back to the building, you'll also see in the top right corner 4 windows. Those 4 windows are the off-cycle scanner. The off-cycle scanner allows the user to scan any QR code in the building to perform an off-cycle inspection or to write a note. So if there was a deficiency such as the leak in the sprinkler room, when I was walking through the building, I took out my phone, opened the C2020 app, and scanned the QR code and put a note that there was a leak in the pump room. We contacted the service provider and attached their work order to have the work completed.
I'm Steve Harris. I'm the maintenance supervisor for Community Living Toronto. We have about 80 properties, and I'm responsible for making sure that everything is in good repair and working.
I'm Mike Phillips. I work in the properties department alongside of Steve. My focus is primarily on the fire safety side of things, making sure that fire plans are in place, monthly and annual inspections are done, and all sort of related issues around that. We are using it primarily right now for doing monthly fire inspections. That's things like emergency lighting, everything in the code that requires a monthly check.
One of the things, as Mike said, furnace filters. Another one is mixing valves for water temperature. Another one is exhaust vents, whether it's clothes dryer vents or whether it's range hood vents. These things are inspected as well. We do a lot of locks and other items to do with just the general operation of the home.
Being able to scan something and it's right there for you. I mean, obviously way better than old systems of paper.
The deficiencies haunt you. They don't get lost on a piece of paper somewhere or lost in an email chain or something else. They stay there till they're cleared off.
Once we brought everybody together and showed them how this worked, it took a few training sessions, and so they get really comfortable with using it, but they caught on to it quickly and actually really embraced it. We're quite happy to have that.
Yeah, one of the things is once the learning curve of learning the app was over, they realized this was easier and quicker than what they were doing before. So that more than compensated for the extra effort it took to learn a new app. Safety Media sent a specialist to each home to help get the initial barcodes put in and decide what needed to be done and what didn't. That was also a big help in getting things going, to have someone trained from Safety Media come out and give us a hand with that. One of the biggest advantages is going to be ongoing record keeping. We have annual and sometimes every couple of years audit from the Ministry of Community and Social Services, and so to be able to have those records going back a bit is always beneficial as well.
I've been really pleased with working with Safety Media on developing this, or not really developing, but customizing it.
Yes.
It's been really good to do whatever it takes to suit our specific needs.
For more information about C2020, please go to commercialfireandsafety.com or contact your C2020 administrator.